Have you ever looked at yourself and felt like a stranger, obsessing over your image or what others think of you? You're not alone, and this age-old legend might just hold the key to understanding why. The story of Narcissus is one that's been etched in our collective consciousness for centuries, and its relevance to contemporary discussions about self-love and obsession is uncanny. It's a tale that explores the blurred lines between self-admiration and self-destruction. Think you know Narcissus? Let's find out. Narcissus was a handsome young man, and his beauty was renowned throughout the land. He was so captivating that people couldn't help but fall in love with him, but Narcissus couldn't care less. He was too busy admiring his own reflection in the water, unable to love anything outside of himself. This inability to reciprocate love would ultimately lead to his downfall. But here's the part no one tells you. As the story goes, Narcissus was approached by the nymph Echo, who had fallen deeply in love with him. But Narcissus rejected her advances, and Echo was heartbroken. She prayed to the gods that Narcissus would suffer a similar fate, and her wish was granted. While Narcissus was drinking from a spring, he caught sight of his own reflection and was immediately smitten. He couldn't tear himself away, and eventually he perished, turning into a flower that would bear his name. But wait. Who's the real victim here? Narcissus or Echo? What do you think? The myth of Narcissus serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of vanity and self-obsession. When we're too focused on our own image, we risk losing sight of the world around us and the people who care about us. This theme is just as relevant today as we navigate the complexities of social media and the cult of self. Have you ever been called too vain or self-obsessed? Drop a comment if yes. The myth of Narcissus also highlights the devastating consequences of excessive self-love. When Narcissus finally realizes his fate, he's overcome with grief and regret. He understands too late that his obsession with himself has cost him everything, including his life. This pivotal moment serves as a moral lesson, reminding us that there's a fine line between self-love and narcissism. He fell in love with his image, but aren't we doing the same with our curated profiles? The story of Narcissus encourages us to reflect on our own behavior, to consider the impact of our actions on those around us. By examining the themes of vanity and self-obsession in the myth, we can gain a deeper understanding of the dangers of excessive self-love. In the end, the legend of Narcissus serves as a reminder that true fulfillment comes from connecting with others, not just ourselves. His story teaches us that when we prioritize our own needs above all else, we risk losing the very things that truly matter in life. Do you know who you are, or just who you want others to think you are? If you had to stare at your own reflection every day, what would you see? Let us know in the comments. If you're interested in exploring more myths that offer valuable insights into human behavior, be sure to check out our next video on the fascinating story of Percephone. Myths of the mind, because every myth tells the truth.